Hey everybody, this is GGB getting to the fourth quarter of action, the AAC Jags and Big Ten Bengals first divisional round matchup. Right now the Bengals have a significant lead in this football game, but the AAC Jaguars are driving. We finished with a great catch by Cole Beasley last quarter. Shotgun here from Case Keenum. They're going to go play action. He fires it quickly over the middle to Travis Kelce. It was a little behind him, and Travis Kelce somehow reels it in. Plus a face mask is going to get them pretty close to Bengals touchdown range. It's going to at least put them likely in field goal range. They'll get to the 28-yard line thanks to the face mask by Denzel Ward. And the clock does stop, so that is a bright side for the AAC Jaguars. You really kind of need you need a touchdown on this drive. You need one to make it a 14-point game, and you need a quick one because you can't really expect your defense to not let up any points or stop them really quickly if they do. Empty set here for Case Keenum. Looks like possibly a four-man rush for the Big Ten Bengals. It is a four-man rush. Case Keenum has some time. He fires it, and it's going to be caught. Great pass by Case to Cortland Sutton. Picks up the first down. Cortland Sutton has not been involved much as you would think. It's first catch of the ball game, actually, for Cortland Sutton. Number one receiver for this football team. You would expect him to, be more involved here. But they've been doing a great job of keeping him contained here today. So Cole Beasley really has to be the target down here as well as Travis Kelce. Shotgun here for Case Keenum. Two tight end set. They bring a four-man rush. Case has some time. He's backing up, and he's going to end up getting sacked, though. Chase Young's, count him, sixth sack of this football game. Chase Young has been eating the AAC Jaguars offensive linemen alive here today. And Chase Young has played so well, and if the Big Ten Bengals do win this game, a large reason would be Chase Young's impact coming off the bench for an injured J.J. Watt. And he's come out here and he's played his butt off. He's been absolutely phenomenal. He could not be playing any better right now, and he put the AAC Jaguars, who are really teetering on the edge in a really bad position. 2nd and 17. Case Keenum has time. He fires it underneath. That's going to be caught by, Jordan Akins for about a 3-yard gain. Brings up a 3rd and 14 from the 20-yard line. And again, you need a touchdown here. So I don't know if you want to go to Travis Kelce or Cole Beasley, which receiver you trust more, but you pick a receiver that you like, and you pick a route that you like, and you go with it. You need this right now. They're going to go handoff up the middle. Not smart at all. So it's a 2-yard loss. Brings up a 4th and 16. And, you have to go for it. There's no point in making it an 18-point ball game. That doesn't help anyone or anything. You need the touchdown here. And right now you've put yourself in a horrible position to try and get said touchdown. But you're going to have to try. You're going to have to try and go deep with Travis Kelce or Cole Beasley and hope someone makes a play. If they're sending Matthew Prater on the field, they're kind of morons. Yep, they don't. So it's 4th and 16, big down here. Shotgun for Case Keenum, 2 tight end set once again. 4-man rush. He has time. He fires it deep. That's going to be caught by Travis Kelce. Touchdown. What a big play made by Travis Kelce. And you need, that's why I said, you pick a route you like, and I think they like the seam route with Travis, and you picked a receiver you like, and that was Travis, and just went up. They like the matchup. Touchdown. Great throw by Case, putting it right where only Travis can get it. Antoine Winfield Jr. is on his back. Kelce makes a big play when they need it most. Making it possibly a 14-point ball game. 2 possessions here. And if you're just the defense, you desperately need to stop them. You need to stop them from getting any points. Because right now, your offense has had 2 back-to-back drives that have ended in touchdowns. And you need to actually pay that off with some really good defense here. And you need to pay it off by holding the Big Ten Bengals to 0 points. That's what you need to do if you're the AAC Jaguars. They're about to kick this ball off. And if you're the Big Ten Bengals, you just need to have a long drive. Hand it off to Zeke and JT as much as humanly possible. If slants to Michael Thomas obviously have been uncoverable so far, as well as slants to Chris Godwin. Stephon Diggs deep is also not a bad idea. George Kittle underneath. Really, you can do anything here if you're the Big Ten Bengals. Just make sure. Ooh, they decided to take it out, and it's tackled for about 5 yards short of it if he'd just taken a knee. So, yeah, if you're the AAC Jaguars, pressure on Tom Brady is the number one thing. You need to force Tom Brady to make a mistake, or you need to force Tom Brady to, force an incompletion. You can't just let him be comfortable in the pocket. If you just let him be comfortable back there, he's going to pick you apart every single time. You need to find a way to get creative pressure on him. That's the only way you're going to have any chance of stopping him. Shotgun here for Tom Brady. Everyone in close to the line. Looks like possibly a 5-man rush by the AAC Jaguars. They drop a guy out, so it's only 4. They're going to throw it, and it's going to be caught. Actually, incomplete. Sorry. Great defense there made by, I believe, Zaven Collins to force the incompletion. AAC Jaguars defense has not been great. 458 yards in the game. But none of that really matters if the Jaguars can just get a stop here. I mean, this is a huge play. If they can figure out a way to get a stop in these next couple of plays, force a punt by Tom Brady and the Big Ten Bengals, they would put themselves in an excellent position to get the ball back and go down the field, score a touchdown. They only be down by 7 points. This is a very manageable comeback still. But, I mean, you have to get stops here. You cannot let the Bengals keep walking down the field like this. Shotgun for Tom Brady. Unfortunately, X Factor lit up for the running back. Shotgun, 2 tight ends set. He's going to take the snap. Running back goes out wide. He's going to fire underneath. He's going to be caught for a first down. Oh, if you're the AAC Jaguars, that one hurt. You leave a man wide open. Wide open. TJ Hawkinson's just standing there. No one's even covering him. And he gets an easy first down. And that's something you just can't give up. If you're the AAC Jaguars, you need another stop here quickly. If you're the Big Ten Bengals, just chew clock here. Trips to the top of the set. Under center is Tom Brady. They're going to actually go pass here. 4-man rush. He has time. Plenty of time. He fires it. It's going to be complete. And he's going to be 6 yards short. 6 yards. And he's going to be 4 yards short of that first down marker. But he just has all the time in the world back there. Great job by the offensive line today by the Big Ten. But he is just standing in the pocket, and no one's coming close to getting pressure on him. Under center here once again, 2 tight ends set. Let the running back cook, in my opinion. That's what they do. They're going to have handoff to the outside. Easy first down. He steps out of bounds after a 7-yard gain, and Jonathan Taylor's just going off today. 19 rushes for 97 yards, 2 touchdowns, and it's just... The Big Ten's going to be a hard team to beat this year. They have a lot of great players on their roster. And, I mean, the SEC looks good. The ACC looks good. Even the Pac-12 and the Big 12, FCS Division 2, Division 3, they definitely could be given threats. But the Big Ten definitely looks like a team to beat. Weird play. Tom Brady still has a lot of time. All the time in the world back there. Eventually pressured. He throws. It's going to be incomplete short. That was a big incompletion here. Remember, if you're the AAC Jaguars, you can't let up a field goal. 17 points is still 3 possessions, and that's not a good position to put yourself in. If you are the AAC Jaguars, I mean, you have to get stops. And here's a great opportunity to force no field goal. Another first down, it's going to be hard to imagine them not getting a field goal here. Under center here is Tom Brady, trips to the bottom of the set. They're going to hand off up the middle. Jonathan Taylor has a hole. He's going to push his way only 2 yards short of that first down marker. And suddenly, interesting choice here you could do if you're the Big Ten Bengals. You have the slant king himself in Michael Thomas, one of the best receivers in football, in Stephon Diggs, as well as one of the most talented quarterbacks to have ever done it, and they're going to go empty set. I thought you might go JT run up the middle here, but they're going to go empty set with Tom Brady. 5-man wide. He's going to fire. Easy curl. First down. Great play call by the Big Ten Bengals, and it's going to be an easy first down for Tom Brady in this offense, and the just clock keeps chewing and your offense keeps clicking. I mean, this is a great position to put yourself in for the Big Ten Bengals, just chewing clock. Massive amounts of clock. You have to keep that clock running, and that's what you're doing a great job of doing. If you put points on the board at the end of this, it might be over. Shotgun for Tom Brady. He's going to take the snap. 4-man rush. He has time, fires underneath. That is going to be caught. About a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 upcoming. And, I mean, this is getting field goal range. What would it be? A 52-yarder approximately. Robbie Gould can definitely make that. You'd like to get a little bit closer for your kicker, but this is definitely a makeable field goal by him. But 2nd and 3, a lot of time to keep going in the field. Shotgun for Tom Brady. He's going to go handoff up the middle, and they're going to be able to pick up that first down. And the clock keeps running, and they are definitely in field goal range now at the 31-yard line. It's going to be about a 48-yarder, I would say. I think, yeah, 18 onto it. Maybe it's 17, maybe 47, 48-yarder, depending on where it is on the field. Shotgun for Tom Brady once again. I believe Zeke beside him. Looks like a 4-man rush here by the AAC. Take the snap. Oh, it's a screen pass. He gets it out to Zeke. A lot of running room. Oh, but they don't make the tackle. Wow. It looked like they were going to get a stop there. And they don't. And it's going to bring up 2nd and inches. And it's just chewing clock. Chewing yardage out. And it's looking like a rough one if you're an AAC Jaguars fan. You need a turnover here, really. Even a field goal with this little time remaining would be heartbreaking. They're going to bring a lot of their guys in motion. They're going to switch sides, bring the receivers to the bottom side and the tight ends to the top. Still under center is Tom Brady. They're going to bring one of the guys in motion. Play action here, actually. He has time. Eventually pressure. He fires it. It's going to be complete. Ooh, to the 2-yard line. And just like that, 1st and goal. George Kittle is cooking. And they are 2 yards away from getting a touchdown that likely will send them to the next round, and a chance at a championship continues. Great play made there by Kittle, obviously getting open. Great throw made by Tom Brady, and it looks like it could be the end of one team's season, and it's just the start if you're a Big Ten fan. A Super Bowl, a championship win, your 2nd ever in Conference of Champions is not insane to think. Under center here. Handoff to the fullback, and he's going to get in that end zone. Touchdown, Big Ten Bengals. And just like that, they take a 21-point lead with 8 minutes and 13 seconds left, and a play that definitely could be the end of this football game. Great play by the Big Ten Bengals. They've had an insane game here today. 44 points is just crazy. Their offense has been practically unstoppable here. And it's just Andy Yanovich there with the touchdown. They're going to send Robbie Gould out there to kick this football. And it's insane. Kick is up. It is good. The Bengals take a 21-point lead with 8 minutes and 13 seconds left. And while it is not technically over for the AAC Jaguars, it's definitely feeling like the Big Ten Bengals are getting ready for the 2nd round. The 3rd round, actually. Getting ready for that conference championship. This is going to be a good one. I mean, those are going to be some good conference championship games. If the ACC makes it out of their game, ACC Big Ten would be a fun game. Lamar Jackson versus Tom Brady in just an epic game. 2 of the only teams, by the way, to have won a championship before is the ACC and the Big Ten. So this would be a huge matchup between the two. Definitely 2 teams that have seen a lot of success in this tournament before, going at it. Big Ten versus ACC for a chance to go compete for a championship would be a crazy way to end the season. It would be crazy, and it would be great. It would be a lot of fun to see. But that's only if the AAC Jaguars aren't able to complete the massive comeback here. Now, it is still a possibility. You can definitely still do it if you're the AAC Jaguars. I mean, it's going to be complicated. It's going to be hard for sure. But it's not over yet. It's far from over. You just need to be able to get some offense going. Shotgun here for Keenum. Takes the snap. He's going to go pass here. This time he fires it underneath. That is going to be caught, but out of bounds for either no gain or a loss of a yard. They do call it loss of a yard. Clock stops, which is a bright side, but there's not a lot of bright sides here. You need to just get some offense going. You need to go down here and get a touchdown pretty quickly. The clock does not stop, apparently. Shotgun here for Case Keenum once again. Takes a snap. Play action here, which is interesting. Fires it. That is going to be almost intercepted. Oof, that was a rough pass there by Keenum. This is going to be a big 3rd down. Huge 3rd and 11 upcoming for Case in this offense. Let's see if he can pick it up. Got to get a good play call here. 3rd and 11 coming up, and this is do or die time for the AAC Jaguars. You really need this first down, but more than that, you need a touchdown on this drive. If you have any semblance of hope, there's 7 minutes and 53 seconds left to score 3 touchdowns and hold your opponent to 0 points. It's going to be a tough one to come back from for sure, but you need to come back from it. Shotgun here for Case Keenum. He fires it inaccurately over the middle, trying to get it to Cole Beasley, I believe. Brings up a 4th and 11. And this is the game. If they don't get this, the Big Ten Bengals definitely have it in the bag. Barring some huge mistake made by the Big Ten Bengals, they are likely moving on to the conference championship if they can simply hold on here on this 4th and 11. Shotgun, he fires it, and it's going to be intercepted over the middle. It's going to be returnable, and it's going to be tackled about the 18-yard line. Marshawn Lattimore, my boy, with the pick. Marshawn has not made that many great plays this game, but that was a big one that it wasn't that huge, but it ends any hope the AAC Jaguars had of possibly winning this football game. So, the AAC Jaguars, though, should be proud of themselves. They make it to the divisional round for the first time in history. They have some good young players that you can lean on. Hopefully they get better throughout the years, although the receiving core is likely going to take a droop with Cole Beasley not being picked up by anyone yet. 1st and 10, though, for the Big Ten Bengals. Chance to make it even more of a blowout. Under center here is Tom Brady. He's going to go pass here. He has time. He fires it, and it's going to be underneath and caught by Stephon Diggs. Tom Brady has 409 yards on the day so far. Great day by Tom. Honestly, if you're watching this and you're the ACC, obviously if you're the ACC, you're hoping you make it past the Big 12, which is going to be a tough ask. But if you're the ACC and you make it past the Big 12, I would be very worried right now to play the Big Ten Bengals. Their defense looks fierce and formidable. This offense looks borderline unstoppable. Under center here is Tom Brady. He brings Diggs in motion. Actually, I'm sorry, got Michael Thomas in motion. He has time. He fires it to a wide-open George Kittle. First passing touchdown of the day for Tom Brady. And he's going to take a 51-23 lead here. Case Keenum is getting chewed out on the sidelines by knockoff Urban Meyer. Touchdown, though, by Tom Brady. And it's the fat lady has sung for this Cinderella story, the AAC Jaguars. And the Big Ten Bengals are likely, barring a miracle, an absolute miracle by the AAC Jaguars, the Big Ten Bengals are likely moving on to the next round to face either it could be one of many teams, either the ACC, it could be really any team, except for the SEC. That's the only team they cannot face. So, we'll see who the Big Ten Bengals will be facing in the conference championship, but the path to the Conference of Champions championship will be going through Cincinnati, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have enjoyed this game. It was rather close until the 4th quarter. I'm going to still have to record for 7 more minutes. Woo, guys! This is good experience for the AAC Jaguars. They now know how the Mountain West feels every year when they make it past the wild card round just to lose so badly to the Big Ten. It's been an annual tradition so far until this year. Good return there by Tony Pollard. But the fact is, if you really want to have a chance at beating champs like the Big Ten Bengals, you're going to need a really good defense. And the fact is, the AAC Jaguars just don't have that this year. And your offense, if you're going to have to try and go toe-to-toe with Tom Brady, it has to be elite. And your offensive line is just not enough to compete with the defensive line. Oh, J.J. Watt is back on the field, by the way, guys. So J.J. Watt will not be an injured player. So they're going, the Big Ten Bengals will have J.J. Watt healthy for the upcoming game, conference championship. Empty set here for Case Keenum. He's going to fire to an open Travis Kelce. He's going to pick up the first down. But they're already down by, 28 points at this point. This is going to be... If they do come back from this would be the greatest comeback possibly of all time. 6 minutes and 53 seconds to score 28 points. It would be insane. Shotgun here for Case Keenum. Trips to the top of the set. He has plenty of time in the pocket, weirdly enough. He's going to fire it deep. That's going to be open. Travis Kelce. He's going to go all the way down to the 35-yard line. They're going to call a face mask. And that's going to get him to probably about the 20-yard line of the Big Ten. It's going to get him to the 19-yard line. Devondre Campbell there with the face mask. But still, only 6.5 minutes left. You would have to score really quickly here for the AAC Jaguars. And you're going to have to get a couple onside. But it is still theoretically possible for you to come back and win this game. Theoretically speaking. You would need some onsides, though. You would desperately need some onsides. Empty set once again for Case Keenum. Clock is moving, though. He takes the snap. He fires it quickly over the middle to Jordan Akins. Picks up about 4 yards on that one. Should probably go hurry up here, honestly. Not a lot of time to discuss what you're going to do if you're going to come back 28-point deficit. That would be tough. That would be a tough one to come back from, and especially when you're not going no huddle. Under center here is Case Keenum, 2 tight ends set. They're going to go pass once again. Obviously, fires it to an open Jordan Akins, actually, and he's going to pick up the first down. Gets it to about the 9-yard line. First and goal upcoming. Actually, I'm sorry, Cortland Sutton, not Jordan Akins, Cortland Sutton. First and goal upcoming. Clock is still moving. I would be going hurry up if I had any hope whatsoever. And I always have a little bit of hope, but I would be going no huddle here. 5 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock. Shotgun here is Case Keenum. False start, so adding on to the greatness that is the AAC Jaguars remembering of this game. They commit the first false start penalty, I believe, of the Conference of Champions. Austin Ryder brings up first and goal. Clock is... it should still be going here. There should be a little bit of a runoff and then should keep moving. No? Okay. Shotgun here for Case Keenum. Trips to the top of the set. He's going to go draw up the middle. And that's going to be quickly stopped. Combination of Cam Hayward and others on that play. Second and goal. Clock still moving. It's a great idea to run it there. Why not? Just keep the clock moving. 5:15 left to go in the game. You're going to need a touchdown here. Second and goal. Under center here is Case Keenum. Trips to the bottom of the set. He's going to go handoff, actually. He's just going to run the ball and get practically no yardage. Brings up a third and goal from the 12-yard line. The clock's still moving. Down by 28 points. I guess they've just given up on this game. I understand it, honestly. They've mentally checked themselves out. Empty set here for Case Keenum. He takes the snap. He's eventually pressured, and he fires while hit, and he's going to throw that one away. Bringing up a fourth and goal from the 12-yard line. And if this does not convert, then we should probably just let the Big Ten Bengals run this clock out and go home through the AAC Jaguars. You made it to the divisional round for the first time ever, guys. You should be proud. Shotgun for Case Keenum. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He has time. He fires it over the middle. Touchdown, Travis Kelce. He's going to make it seem a little bit less embarrassing of a defeat. Second receiving touchdown of the game for Travis, but got him involved way too late in the game. Big mistake there made by the AAC Jaguars. And they're about to kick the extra point, which will make this a 21-point game. Make it a 3-possession game with 4.5 minutes basically left. They've gotten 3 touchdowns on fourth down, so maybe they should have gone for fourth down earlier, honestly, because they've been able to convert touchdowns on fourth and goals. Out comes Matt Prater to kick this one away, I'll kick this one through the uprights and make it a 21-point game. Kick is up. Kick is good by Matthew Prater, making it a 21-point game. The Big Ten is a little bit upset, but you shouldn't be, guys. You're still up by 21 points. They would need a literal miracle to come back into this game. You need to really mess up some onside if they had any chance. So 4.5 minutes to go. You're going to have to go for the onside here. Down by 21. 3 timeouts left. We'll see. I have yet to see an onside recovered by an AI in this game. So we'll see. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe this will be the first time it ever happens. Maybe the AAC Jaguars will get really lucky and the Big Ten Bengals won't know how to handle an onside. But that seems unlikely. But 4 minutes and 21 seconds left to go. You're going to have to try an onside. Kicking towards all the star players. I don't think that's the greatest plan in the world. But, yeah, they do recover it because they should have good hands because they're Hall's superstars. But recovered by Michael Thomas. Yeah, why would you be kicking towards Michael Thomas on the kicks? I don't understand that at all. But 1st and 10, 42-yard line for the Big Ten Bengals. All you got to do is run out this clock. And as long as you don't make a critical mistake like throwing in pick 6 or something, you should have this game quite in hand. I would just be running the ball with Jonathan Taylor. Again, he has 105 rushing yards on the day. He hasn't had the best day on the ground outside of a couple good runs. But, don't have to have the best day. You just need to get first downs. Like, you're at the point where you're already in somewhat field goal range for Robbie Gould. You just need to get a little bit closer. Under center here is Tom Brady. 2 tight end set. They're going to go handoff to the outside of Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor's going to make a guy miss and get tackled for about a 1-yard gain there. 2nd and 9 coming up. William Jackson III there with the tackle. But yeah, this is what you do if you're the Big Ten. I mean, I don't even care if I go 3 and out and then try. I would just punt the ball, honestly. But you can just win this game by just running some clock here. You can chew 120 seconds, which is 2 minutes of clock, which you got the ball with 4:17. That would get the ball 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. Shotgun here for Tom Brady. He's going to bring Stephon Diggs in motion. They're going to fake handoff to him, handoff to Jonathan Taylor. He's going to fight his way to about the 34-yard line, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. So if you're the AAC Jaguars, might want to start thinking about taking those timeouts if you're going to have any chance. Again, you're going to need some time. 3rd and 2 from the 34-yard line. You should go all out here. Don't even go goal line. Just make sure they don't get the 2 yards on the ground. Well, actually, they go spread for some reason. Offense shotgun here for Tom Brady. Jonathan Taylor lined up beside him. He takes the snap. They're going to hand off to Jonathan Taylor, and he makes a juke move. He slips off a tackle, and he's going to pick up the first down a little bit more. Gets 6 yards on that play, and it's likely the end for the AAC Jaguars. I doubt they see the ball again offensively. Urban Meyer explaining to his head coach how we probably should have coached better if they had any chance of winning this football game. He needed to figure out, go to Travis Kelce earlier. I need to figure out some defensive strategy. It just seemed like they started calling normal plays that it would normally call. You need to figure out some strategy to attack Tom Brady specifically. Get him out of his comfort zone. But 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Better believe they're just going to run it with Jonathan Taylor every play. Under center here is Tom Brady. 1 tight end set. He's going to go hand off to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor has a big hole. He's going to run it all the way down to the 12-yard line. And 2-minute warning is about to hit. Richie Grant there with the tackle. Good experience for these rooks to get into Conference of Champions early, get into the divisional round. It was impressive for these guys to move on to the next round, but ultimately it just proves how much better the Big Ten is than these smaller conferences. They just don't have the talent to compete with the schools like the Big Ten. And honestly, we're probably going to have the same 6 teams. I hate to say it, but you have 6 teams, and then you have every other team, and it's significantly worse. The Big 12 has just as much of a chance at winning a Conference of Champions championship as the SEC, I would say. But everyone else other than that, I feel like, is going to have a very uphill battle trying to beat teams like this. Shotgun, they're going to hand off to Jonathan Taylor. He's going to get tackled for actually a loss on that play. They're the AAC Jaguars haven't just decided it's not enough to actually take the timeouts. They've just given up on the game, and that's fair. You're down by 21 points with 1 minute and 47 seconds left, and they're already within your 10-yard line. It's going to be a rough one. Actually, I'm sorry, within your 20. It's going to be a rough one to come back from. Actually, I don't know if it's even physically possible. So, just letting this game end. I appreciate it for them. They bring Andy Yanovich onto the field. Under center is Tom Brady. They're going to hand off Jonathan Taylor. He's going to run to the outside and get tackled for only about a yard gain there. Brings up a 3rd and 10. Minute 12 left remaining on the clock. And they're probably going to chew this all the way down to 0. This is probably going to be the last play of the game. Probably can just take a knee, honestly, but then the AAC Jags might be able to take a timeout if you disrespect them like that. So I don't know. They're going to take this all the way down to probably 0-1 and then snap the ball so that way they have a chance to get under 30. But they're going to go actually pass here. Tom Brady's going to go pass. He has plenty of time back there. Eventually pressured. He's going to fire it to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Michael Thomas. Going to rub in salt into that wound for the AAC Jaguars. Going to take a 58-30 lead. It's likely the last points we're going to see here today. So the Big Ten Bengals having a statement game here against the AAC Jaguars, proving to the SEC and the Big 12 and the ACC that they are a threat. And coming for that title, they're looking to be the first team to win 2 Conference of Champions. But the ACC and the Big 12 are both looking for that honor as well. 30 seconds left on the clock. The AAC Jaguars should probably just take knees, if I'm going to be honest, and end the game. 30 seconds left on the clock. They just got to run this thing all the way down, and they can win the game. Win and move on to the conference championship and play one of any team but the SEC. They could end up playing the ACC, the Pac-12, the FCS Division 2, Division 3 Pac. They could end up playing the Big 12. They could even end up playing the MAC if things fall their way correctly. But that's going to be returnable by Tony Pollard. He's going to bring it out of the end zone, get it to about 20-yard line, 21-yard line before he's tackled. 25 seconds left. And, this is just not... It obviously wasn't the AAC Jaguars' day. Case Keenum didn't have his worst day passing, but most of those passing yards and touchdowns came when it was way too late anyways. If they wanted to have any chance in this game, they needed to have some semblance of offense in the first half. Their defense needed to actually figure out how to play any semblance of a defense against Tom Brady. Again, forcing only 1 punt is not good in the game. Shotgun here for Case Keenum. He's going to go pass once again. Foreman rush. He fires it underneath to Tony Pollard. He's going to get tackled for about an 8-yard gain. They're actually going to take a timeout. I guess they're going to try and make it a 21-point game. That seems like a little bit foolish. With only 18 seconds left and you got your own 28-yard line. It seems unrealistic that you can score a touchdown. But, you have 2 timeouts, so maybe. But 2nd and 2 coming up for the AAC Jags. They bring Kelsey into the fullback position. Case takes the snap. He fires underneath to Tony Pollard. Picks up about 3 yards. 4 yards, they mark him. They take another timeout. And, 13 seconds left. 1 timeout. So you'll probably have about 2 more plays here for the AAC Jaguars. Try and get in Hail Mary range, apparently. Actually, probably about 1 more play to get into Hail Mary range. But I don't quite understand this strategy. I would just take the L, take some knees. Empty set here for Case Keenum. Trips to the top of the set. 4-man rush. He's pressured almost immediately. He's going to get sacked. Big sack coming off the edge by, I believe, J.J. Watt, but I'm not positive. 2nd and 20 upcoming. 8 seconds left to go. 22-yard. They're at their own 22-yard line. Don't know what they're quite trying to accomplish. with this, whatever they're trying. Shotgun here for Case Keenum. Looks like probably a 3-man rush by the Big Ten. It is a 3-man rush. He has time back there. Eventually pressured. He's going to throw it deep as he can. That's going to be intercepted. It's going to be returnable, actually. He's going all the way to the 22-yard line. J.C. Jackson finished the game with his second interception. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The first game of the divisional round is over, and the Big Ten will be moving on to the conference championship. Hey, everybody, this is GGB's. Adios, amigos, and I'll see you next episode.